Welcome back. It's still Morning Rush on Metro Television. Today, our conversation is centered on garlic. And you know, on every Thursday, we talk to Dr. Prince OSEI from MEDI. And today, we are coming to talk about the garlic capsules. On our health benefits today, we saw the benefits we can get from garlic. So we'll tune that conversation and then we'll see the advantages, the benefits we can get from taking the MEDI garlic capsules. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning,
Your African Prince. You're looking amazing. I'm looking good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well.
It's good to see you.
Yes, same.
Yeah,
great.
Today we are talking about garlic,
yes.
and one will ask, what is in garlic that makes it so helpful?
You know, garlic is one of the widely used spices all across the world, like not only in Ghana, but in Africa. You know, we mostly take spicy foods, and garlic is part of the spices that we use mostly. Yeah, and it contains so many phytochemicals or plant chemicals that helps it possess so many wide range of medicinal properties. But the major one that it contains is what we call the allicin.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what gives allicin. Yeah. That's what you say. Yeah. That is what gives garlic that pungent smell. Okay. But that is what also makes garlic medicinal important. So the same thing that gives it that pungent smell is what makes it beneficial medically. And apart from that, it contains other things too, but as I mentioned, the major one is the allicin. Yeah. And garlic can be used for so many things. It depends on how you want to go about it. It can be eaten raw, it can be eaten mildly cooked and all that. Yeah, so it depends on how you want yours. You can take it in any ways. Yeah.
How does it benefit the heart? Because most importantly, people say that when you take a lot of garlic, it helps you, it controls your cholesterol levels. And let's tune our attention to the heart. What are the benefits it gives the heart? Okay,
so you remember we dealt with something, a condition called atherosclerosis.
Yes.
Yeah. So what that basically means is that you know, the blood vessels is linked directly to the heart. So the heart pumps the blood and it passes through the blood vessels.
True.
So if the blood vessels are blocked or if something clogged the blood vessels, it means that the heart will have to use more energy to pump blood to reach all parts of the body. And when you take garlic, what it does, it opens up the blood vessels. So apart from it reducing the cholesterol that is stuck in the blood vessel, it's also a vasodilator. So if I mention vasodilator, what it means is it opens up the blood vessels. So it dilates the blood vessels for blood to be able to flow freely within the blood vessels. And if that happens, it means that the heart wouldn't be using more energy to pump. Because when the blood vessels are blocked, then the heart will have to use more pressure to pump blood to reach the other organs within the body. But when the blood vessels are open up, it means that the heart will need lesser energy or lesser pressure to pump blood to the parts of the body. So in so doing, it reduces the pressure on the heart. So it can reduce your blood pressure. So if you're taking garlic and your blood pressure is high, it can reduce the blood pressure. So people with hypertension, people who are on hypertension medicines, we advise that garlic should be part of their daily meal, because when you do that, it opens up the blood vessels, lowering the pressure with which the heart pumps blood to the other parts of the body. And apart from that, it's also something that we call a cardiotonic. It strengthens the muscles of the heart. You know, the heart is a muscle, so when the muscles are strong enough, then it means that it will be able to pump blood to reach all parts of the body. So for cardiovascular, what garlic does, it opens up the blood vessels. It reduces the cholesterol within the blood vessels. So apart from it reducing the cholesterol, clearing the blood vessels for the cholesterol to leave the blood vessel, it also opens up the blood vessels, so that when the heart is pumping the blood, the blood vessels will be able to accommodate it. It will open up for the blood.
There will be no blockade.
There wouldn't be any blockade there, so the blood will freely flow within the blood vessels for the blood to reach the parts of the body. Yeah.
Let's talk about this new product in the family of Medimosis capsules.
Yes.
It is the ginger capsules.
The garlic.
The garlic.
Capsule,
sorry, the garlic capsules. Tell us about this new product on the market, because I think I've not seen it.
Yeah. That was why today I wrote it for you to see. So that's how the Medimosis garlic capsules looks like. So it's in a box, and there is the container within it. And the capsules are also in there. The one unique thing about Medimosis garlic capsules is, I mentioned that the allicin is what gives garlic that pungent smell.
The ones we don't like.
The ones we don't like.
One doesn't really like garlic. It's annoying
though.
though.
It's not only him. Anyone who takes garlic for a very long time may have that smell. Even if you use the most expensive perfume, the scent of garlic.
For me, I don't have a problem. I think most women don't have a problem because it's part of our spices.
Yes, it's part, but then, when you consume it more, it leaves this smell on you. Yeah, so when you talk to someone,
I've only consumed it.
Yes, when you're talking to someone, when you interact with someone, the person may feel that, and people don't really like that pungent smell. Yeah, so what Medimosis did was, in addition to the benefits of garlic that we've mentioned, we added something called cinnamon, the cyanone cinnamon. Cinnamon too is similar to garlic in its medicinal properties. So what it did was it improves the benefits that you get from the garlic. So with the cardiovascular health that I mentioned, cinnamon also adds up to reducing the cholesterol, opening up the blood vessel. It has similar properties. Most of the spices, their properties are almost the same. So adding cinnamon to the garlic will boost the benefits of the garlic. So that is what Medimosis garlic capsule gives. And the cinnamon also reduces the strong scent of the allicin. Cinnamon also have some nice smell, which is stronger than that of the allicin. So when you are taking Medimosis garlic capsules, you wouldn't get that back smell of the garlic that most people don't like. So that is the added advantage on taking the Medimosis garlic capsules. And apart from that, the addition of the cinnamon also boosts the potency of the garlic that we already know. So it's readily available. You can always take it. And preparing garlic, sometimes touching it and all that leaves those scents on you. So this one has been encapsulated. So you just take the capsules, you put it in, you
take your water,
and that is it. So it's very convenient.
Doc, who can take this garlic capsules? Anyone
at all, from children from below above the age of 12 years can take the garlic capsules. But pregnant women, lactating mothers, it's not recommended, but anyone at all. But I personally recommend it for the older people. The more you age, the weaken your immune system. So your immune system becomes weak. And garlic is known to strengthen the immune system. It's one of the allicin that I made. That allicin has so much benefit. It boosts the immune system. It also reduces the joint pains, atherosclerosis, the osteoarthritis and all that. It reduces those pains that you feel within your body. This morning it's been raining, and some people may not be able to get out of bed because of the rain. Because of the joint pain. Mostly when the weather is cold, some people really suffer. People with sickle cells and all that, the pains becomes very severe when the weather is cold. So a daily dose of Medimosis garlic capsules will help you deal with all these forms of pains.
Let's talk about the indications of Medimosis garlic capsules. Give us the indications.
So people with high cholesterol is good for them. So if you've done a blood test, a cholesterol check, and your LDL in particular, that's the low density lipoprotein, is high. That's what we mostly term the bad cholesterol. We have the good cholesterol and the bad one. So cholesterol is needed in the body. But when the bad ones are too much, that is when it causes all these problems. Cholesterol transports some of the vitamins. We have something that we call fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin K is one of them. Vitamin E is one of them. They are all fat soluble vitamins. So it means that they cannot be transported in aqueous, that's water. It needs the fats. It needs the cholesterol to be able to transport it to the parts of the body. But when the cholesterol builds up too much in the body, that is what it clogs within your blood vessels, and it also causes your blood pressure to rise up. It can lead to stroke and other forms of conditions, because when part of the cholesterol breaks and blocks within the blood vessels that sends blood to the brain, it means that blood wouldn't be able to flow to the brain, and you may end up getting stroke. So people with cholesterol, if you've done a blood test and shows that your cholesterol levels are high, Medmosis garlic capsules is good for you. Also, people with recurrent forms of infections. So any form of infection, be it respiratory tract, be it urinary tract, if it's recurrent, like you take medication, it goes within some short period of time, it comes back, it means that your body probably is resistant to the normal antibiotics that we know. Allicin, once again, is a very strong antibiotic. Yeah, there was some research in the Oxford University about allicin, and it shows that it's very potent. It's a broad spectrum antimicrobial. So it's not just for bacteria, it's for fungal, it's for viral. So any form, even protozoa, that's malaria. Malaria is a protozoa. So all those types of organisms, all those types of bacteria, viral infections, you know, the cold, and recently, I don't know, the cold has come back again. Yeah, so it's getting quite scary out there with the COVID and all that being in place. Taking garlic capsules will clear your lungs from any forms of infection, from any form of flames. You know, some people will wake up and there's so much flames, and even sometimes when they are sleeping, they snore because of the flames within the lungs area. Garlic capsules will help clear all that. And also, people with chronic pain. Yeah, so I mentioned sickle cell patients. The garlic capsules is good for them because of the allicin once again. It reduces the pains within the joints and all that. And also women in their menopause, you know, when women are within their reproductive years, because of the production of estrogen, they don't feel the joint pains so much. But when they are reaching their menopause, that is when all these joint pains comes in, because the estrogen has stopped, the body has stopped producing the estrogen. So you start experiencing joint pains, waist pains in particular for the men, because of the long sitting hours and also the enlarged prostate. Sometimes it presses on the vertebral column, and it causes waist pains and all that. The garlic capsules will be good for you to reduce all those forms of inflammation that is going on within the body. So yeah, so people with higher cholesterol, people with infections, recurrent infection, people with chronic pain, garlic capsule is good for them. Also, people who have diabetes. So when you have diabetes, what it basically means is that your blood cells is not able to recognize the normal glucose that you take from the food. So when you eat the food, your body is not able to recognize the glucose because of the lack of insulin within your body. When you take garlic, it makes your body more responsive, like it's able to detect the insulin, which is able to pick up the glucose from your blood. So people with insulin resistance, garlic capsules will be good for them. It helps the body recognize the insulin so that the blood wouldn't be so much, the blood wouldn't contain so much sugar within it. So it will help bring down the sugar level. So it can be taken also as a daily dose for immune boosting, like people who don't have any condition can still take it to boost their immune system to prevent future infection. So for garlic, anyone at all can take it.
Okay. So where can we get the garlic capsules and the Medmosis, the locations, and the numbers will be on your screen?
Yes. So this is how it looks like, as I mentioned earlier. And
Doc, take it out of the box.
Yes. So
let's say I have bought it.
Yes. So that's it from the box. Yeah. But when you go to the pharmacist, this is how you see it in the box, and this out of the box. 30 capsules. There is a seal here. That you open it, the capsules are in there. Yeah. So any pharmacy at all, when you go to any pharmacy, you can get Medmosis garlic capsules. Emphasis on the Medmosis, because there are other forms of garlic capsules on the market, but the Medmosis garlic capsule is what I'm talking about, that it contains the cinnamon too, which is an added advantage to the garlic and also prevents that pungent smell that garlic will give. So any pharmacy at all, you go, you mention that you want Medmosis garlic capsules. And also when you want bulk purchase, you can come to Medmosis offices. The main office is at Adenta Barrier. So from Medina going to Adenta Police Station, on your left side, you see our building there, MEDI Prostate Center. Just walk in. It's a herbal clinic, it's an orthodox clinic, it's a prostate center, it's a diagnostic center, it's a dental clinic. So just come in for all your medical needs at the Adenta branch. Ashaman, Tema area, you go to Eje Kojo, behind the School for the Deaf, we have another branch there. Accra Central AESL building, we have another branch there. Kumasi Ahinema Kokoben, you can get another branch of MEDI there. Our contacts are on the screen, you can pick it up. And if there is any questions or if there is any explanation, you can call and we can respond to you.
Doc would definitely respond to you.
Yes.
Thank you very,
very
much.
Too,
and a big shout out to all the MEDI staff, especially Dr. Dogbache.
All right.
Good morning to you, sir. Thank you. I'll see you again on Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.